Hello everybody and welcome back to our podcast,
Mum
and Son
Podcast.
So I'm Manav and this is my mom.
Monika.
And today I have an interesting topic to tell or to say.
Yeah.
We have an interesting topic for all of you guys, and it's about the human bodies, our amazing body.
Awesome. And I can see you have this book with you.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you get this book from, Manav?
So I went to the library.
Mm-hmm.
I bought this book because, I don't know, it just stood out for me.
Mm-hmm.
Not because, the artwork is really cool in the front cover, but,
Quite simple, isn't it?
yeah, it's
quite plain,
simple.
actually.
Yeah. Because all it says in the front is Little Expert, Dr. Roddick's, Amazing Bodies. That's all the writing it says. But for some reason, it just stood out for me.
Fair enough.
So that's why I wanted to take it home and read it.
How far you've gone?
Well, let's see. I have gone 6 pages.
What have you learned so far, Manav?
So, first, let me just start at the first page. Your skin. Your skin is really, without your skin, you wouldn't see your muscle. You would see your muscles and your bones. Who would want to see their muscles and their bones?
That would be creepy.
Maybe daring people would like to.
I wouldn't.
I would.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay.
But other people would get freaked out.
Yeah. So the skin is actually the biggest
Biggest part of your body.
Organ of our body.
Connected. Because your skin it's like wrapping yourself with a big blanket. It's just like wrapping a present, actually.
Yeah, that's a nice way to say it. Yeah. Now, can I ask, do you do anything to protect your skin, Manav?
No.
Exactly. And after you've learned about the importance of skin from the book, what do you want to do now?
Put sunscreen on.
Yeah, that's one thing. Now, I don't have to run behind you to put sunscreen on. You would put sunscreen on and?
I'm scared to put sunscreen on myself because I feel like when I rub my eyes, the sunscreen will go in my hand.
So, yes, sunscreen and
A hat.
To protect your skin. And in winter, when skin is too dry, what do you do?
Drink water.
That's a good one to hydrate your skin. There is one more thing.
Put cream on.
Yeah. Now after you've read all these good things about your skin and what they do and how important they are you more inclined towards looking after your skin now?
Yeah, certainly.
You should. Now mommy won't have to run behind you to
say, get sunscreen on. Put on your sunscreen.
Exactly. Now moving on. What next?
Well, guess what? Did you know that in your lifetime, you could lose up to about 35 kilograms of skin cells? And that's the weight of, 8 cats.
Oh, that's a crazy fun fact.
So, on to the next page. Brilliant bones.
Okay.
Because they are brilliant.
What do they do?
Well, they help you move around and they make your body not wishy-washy. Because they make your body, straight, not straight, but they keep your muscles and stuff in place and stuff.
Yeah.
Because did you know that if you haven't, most people would know it, but if you don't, bones support our body. So without them, we'd be wishy-washy.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think we should eat for stronger bones?
Lots of calcium. Like milk. Dairy, cheese.
Okay. Yep.
And also, we did cover a bit of this thing in a previous episode.
We did.
So that'll be in the link in the description below. So after you heard this, please hear that.
Yeah, we did talk about healthy eating and all that. Yeah, but today's topic is more about
the body.
The body. Yeah. So from bones, what next?
From bones, we've got twist and turn. So your bone joints.
Oh,
Again,
wow.
Your bones.
Yeah.
So if you keep your body still, you can swivel or swirl your head, and doing that, you are using a pivot joint. So the pivot joint. So try waving, and there's pivot joints. There's ellipsoid joint. There's hinge point joint, and there's ball and socket joint.
All these joints, make sure we use our hands and legs, head in a way that we want to use.
And that's what makes them like kind of turny.
Yeah.
Like if you roll your hand, like
that must be ball and socket joints, maybe.
Ball and socket. I think it
or
might.
hinge.
Yeah, maybe the hinge.
Yeah.
No, I think the hinge might be for the legs. Maybe it's the ellipsoid joint. So hinge joint is for your knees. Ball and socket joint is like
For your hips.
Yeah, it's for your hips. And pivot joint is for it's like your neck, and your ellipsoid joints are for your hands.
Yeah. So we can't take anything for granted, right? We might think, oh yeah, everything looks normal from outside, but our body is making sure we
are healthy, fit,
and
we're not sick.
True. I also wanted to kind of bring the topic of taking care of our body into this topic as well. How, and specifically what I wanted to talk about is you being so tired and huffing and puffing while you're running, or kicking the balls or things like that. That clearly means we need to take more care of our body, right?
Yeah.
That clearly means we need to nourish our body more. We need to build up our stamina by doing more. Take care of that bones. Take care of that lungs. Take care of that every bit of organs from inside, so that when we perform outside, then there is a great sync, because inside is taken care by good sleeping habit, by good eating habit, by good exercising habit. And when you really want to do something in life, as in have fun, run, play, be creative, or look better, everything outside can be synced from within inside.
And also, I feel like, to me, I don't know if it's true or not, but in my brain, it feels like your stamina has to match your speed. If you have too much stamina and too less speed, you're not using your stamina correctly. Or if you have too much speed and too much stamina and too less stamina, I don't think that might happen, but maybe
it has happened to you, Manav, because you have a lot of energy, but you don't have great stamina to perform physical tasks.
Oh. Wow.
So again, I'm not a doctor or not an expert in medical industry, but from my observation, again, this is just for my son, I believe there is a lack of physical activity in our life.
Yeah, there's a lack of stamina too.
Yeah. So you don't have problem with energy. You have lot of energy.
I was born with all
you have a lot of energy, but as soon as you want to put that energy into physical activity, that's where I need help, basically. You can't carry on for too long.
Yeah.
So we might investigate after consistently increasing our physical activity. If it still remains the same, we might investigate further and see doctor if there is anything that needs to be done. But I can see there is a huge room for improvement in physical activity. Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, that's true. That's really true. 100%.
Right. Anything else that you want to cover that you can think of?
From my brain, no. But from the book, there's a few more. This is the last one from what I've read.
Okay.
It's your vertebrae or your spine.
Yeah, which is really important.
So, have you ever wondered what those knobbly bits are running down your back? Let me introduce you to the spinal column, a collection of 33 bones called a vertebrae. You may have heard the terms vertebrates or invertebrates with animals, but
I did, but I don't remember, Manav.
Yeah.
Thank you for enlightening.
So, your head is connected to the rest of your spinal column by 7 vertebrae in your neck. called curvaceous spine. And that sticky bit at the base of your neck is usually the part of your cervical vertebrae. And so like your backbone helps you sit up.
Yeah.
Because like I remember at school, a few people when year 3 and year 4 come together as a stage, because in my school there's a stage with 2 grades.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes some people lean on the tables and my teacher's like, God gave you a backbone, use it.
Use it, yeah. Now it makes sense, right? Now you know what C means.
Yeah, but I knew it last year or the year before, but it makes more sense now that I actually have read the book.
It makes more sense, how do I put this? Literally. Now, again, the point what I want to bring up is, again, I'm going back to taking our body for granted. Sometimes we don't sit straight, we don't take care of our posture. Guys who are on iPad, they are just hinging over to iPad, and even the adults who are working on laptop, or computer, we're not making sure our back is on posture. Yeah. So if we don't take care of our posture, it affects every part of our body, because rightly mentioned in your book, the vertebrae connects.
Yeah, they all connect to make your backbone.
Exactly. And it is connected with different part of body as well. So if we don't take care of our posture, we can harm different parts of body.
Yeah.
From head to toe.
Now I get why Daddy says, like when I'm on my iPad, to sit on a table.
Yeah.
And if you're on iPad, get a phone holder, or if you have an iPad, maybe something to hold your iPad up, or maybe something to hold your phone up.
Yeah, so that you're not,
close in
leaning.
it. Yeah. And even if you are really close in it, it can hurt your eyes. So posture, and it's like having that stand is helping 2 parts of your body. Your backbone and your eyes.
So these are the things you have learned. What are the topics that you have not touched yet in your book?
Well,
muscles, and
blood, the skull.
Oh, that's important. Yeah.
The control center, aka our brain, how we breathe, pee, poop, and yeah.
That's it. All right. Well, I would like you to finish that book, and we can probably share in some other way or the form in future. But for now, we can wrap it up, and just, the idea of this podcast is, if you're listening to this podcast, the idea is for every kid and adult, whatever is within. The idea of this podcast is how we are feeling inside, and how our body is inside. That always reflects outside. So it is always reflected in our skin and posture and everything. Yeah. Speech, vision, teeth, everything is reflected outside. So the bottom line is to take care of your inside so that you can give your best outside. Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's the main idea or the purpose of this topic.
Exactly. Yeah. So you can do that by eating well, sleeping good, exercising,
drinking lots of water. Because if you don't sleep well and don't drink a lot of water, you can get pimples.
Yeah, that is again your way of skin talking back to you and say, hey, there is something going on. Please look at me.
Yep.
Please take care.
Yeah, please sleep on time. Please drink lots of water. I need more hydration.
On that note, we'll see you in our next podcast.
Please like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you next time.